Welcome back, y'all. Look,
I don't wanna drink, smoke.
shout out to my man Mo Money, know what I'm saying? Straight out of Brooklyn.
And if y'all can't feel me though,
My son about to talk that shit, know what I mean?
respectfully,
Yeah.
I don't want party.
I feel like this song's so fitting for this podcast right now, know what I mean?
Nigga, y'all can have
Before we
that.
get into our guests right now, know what I'm saying? Let my man Mo talk real quick, let's go.
100 missed calls from my dogs trying to party. I don't even want to go out no more.
Respectfully.
Cause me and all my demons blowing hundreds say weekend could have been a down payment on a legacy. I don't wanna drink, smoke, chill no more. Rather be rich and boring than fun and broke. And if y'all can't feel me though, keep on filling your glasses and make it toast. I ain't celebrating failure.
Bum ass
Nigga, I
niggas.
done worked too hard to accept that fate. Trying to see my whole section eat. Instead of going back home to the section 8, out here celebrating failure.
Bum ass
Nigga, I done
niggas.
worked too hard to accept that fate. Trying to see my whole section eat. Instead of going back home.
Man.
It's over for the club and the
Yeah. We're gonna get a round of applause for that one, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. You now tuned into the Future World Sport Broadcasting Network. Know what I'm saying? And I am your host, Stacker. And you now tuned into the Before I'm Gone show. You feel me? And today, man, I got my special guest, man, my main man, my guy, my nigga, my supervisor, you feel me? For those who don't know. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself, my brother.
Yo, what it is. It's your boy Spin City Mall up here, man. Spin City Mall with my boy Stacker. Shout out my boy, man.
Yeah. No doubt, man. How you like that record right there? You fuck with that?
Nah, that just was smooth, though.
Yeah.
You really brought the energy to that record, though.
Come on, man.
You
That's
did,
that's my guy, man. That's my nigga Mo, know what I'm saying? Mo Money, you feel me? Like he an artist out of Brooklyn, know what I'm saying?
Word.
Know what I mean? Like, I honestly, man, like, know what I'm saying? I'm into like a lot of rappers, a lot of spitters and shit like that, know what I mean? But that's like one of my favorite rappers, know what I'm saying? And that's off his latest project, the Hub Bible, you feel me? Know what I'm saying? Now streaming everywhere for those, know what I mean, for inquiring minds, know what I'm saying? And know what I mean, I know that I cut it a little short and shit like that, but that boy went crazy on there, know what I'm saying? You feel me? Know what I mean? But know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it from the top. Know what I mean, we had a little test run, know what I'm saying, a few days ago and shit like that. I feel like that was a great episode, know what I mean? But today we gonna get a little deeper, know what I'm saying, like, know what I mean, into your story, know what I'm saying, get a little deeper into your mind, you feel me?
Word.
And know what I mean, just slow walk this one, know what I mean? So just for the people who don't know what I mean, like, where you from?
I'm from Norfolk, VA, Norfolk, Virginia, you know.
Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised, man. Born and raised, Norfolk, VA, man. 2 up, 2 down.
How many brothers and siblings, brothers and sisters do you have? How many siblings?
I got 2 sisters, 3 brothers.
Okay. You the youngest?
Second oldest.
Okay, second oldest. Word, man. Shit, I got me myself. I have I'm the oldest. I mean, I have 2 sisters and a little brother. 3 sisters, essentially, know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I mean 3 sisters, know what I'm saying? Like, if we include my oldest sister, know what I mean, Hazel, you feel me? She's definitely my oldest sis, you feel me? She
Facts.
like a couple months apart. Know what I mean? And I got my little sister, know what I mean, and my little brother. My little brother, he the youngest, know what I mean?
Word.
No doubt. So talk to me about, like, know what I mean, like, you growing up, know what I mean, know what I'm saying, in Norfolk and shit like that. Like, what was your childhood like, know what I'm saying?
Me personally, a lot of moving from here and there. I was in Norfolk, went out Virginia Beach, went out there for a little bit, came back, been out, Norfolk ever since.
Okay. What was your schools like, man? You was a good school. You was a good student, man. On the road and shit. What you was on?
I tried to be, man. Tried to be. Let's just say, I don't even know what to say, man. I tried to keep the grades right, Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
No doubt, man. Yeah. I'm saying family dynamic, man. From a few days ago when we did talk, I'm saying you was talking about how influential your father was in your life. I'm saying and give you certain game and shit like that when it came down to the dressing and stuff like that. And we definitely gonna start getting into that as far as I mean, how early on did you know that you was like create? No, matter of fact, as far as the dressing, because you do have a clothing brand, and this is the reason why you are here. And I'm saying to promote your clothing brand.
Facts.
But before we actually get to announce your clothing brand.
My clothing brand, we gonna start it off. It's called Misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just speak a message through the clothing brand. That's all I'm gonna do. Speak a message through the clothing brand. Hopefully, I can get it out there. You know, have something for people to wear, some fly shit for people to wear. You know, because you know I'm gonna put out what I will wear.
What you fuck with?
What I will fuck with. You know, I feel like people will fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just gonna see. We just gonna let it speak for itself. Drop it real soon though.
Absolutely. Nah, that's definitely gonna be dope, man. That's definitely gonna be dope, and I know that you are looking to launch sometime this month. You know, now we have made it into October. And I'm saying we're gonna get a round of applause for that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact. Blessings, man.
Blessings. You feel me? Now we have made it into October. I know that this month you are actually looking into releasing. I'm saying your brand.
Right.
I mean, you said like pretty much in like a few weeks, essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give about.
Oh, right. Pardon me. Hold on. Christian Love, know what I'm saying? You are now tuned into the Before I'm Gone show. I know that you are calling in today, my brother.
The food is coming. Don't forget the food. It's going to come to the door.
All right. No doubt.
All right, y'all get back, man.
All right. No doubt. So that was Christian Love, know what I mean? Shout out to him. Know what I mean? We do have some food on the way, so know what I mean? He definitely, know what I mean? That's why he was calling. He was calling me 2 times, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you get a call 2 times, you definitely gotta answer that. For me, so getting back into your story and stuff like that, when did you notice that you had like a thing for fashion? You know what I'm saying?
I always cared about how I look. I was always confident in the way I look, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got their flaws, you know.
Yeah.
I try to look past my flaws. I believe if you wear what you wear and you come out the house how you look with confidence, you know, it's just all about what you like, you know. Everybody ain't gonna like what you like, but you know, as long as you got the confidence, as long as you know you like what you like, you know. I don't feel like, you know, shouldn't be nothing be ashamed of or what you wear, what you do, how you look.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I've always had confidence in what I wear, and I always wear what I wear with confidence. So, you know.
Word.
Yeah, I just, you know.
Yeah. So, pardon. Got the order at the door and shit. Pardon. So now we are back. So into the clothing. I mean, definitely with the confidence and shit like that. I mean, like as far as I think that's definitely the biggest thing in fashion. I'm saying just having the confidence to actually present yourself. I'm saying I feel like we all have insecurities. You feel me? But I mean, like, you know, when you put that shit on and shit like that, I'm saying it's nothing different. I mean, it's nothing like getting a new pair of kicks or I'm saying new denim jeans or you
getting
feel
a new
me?
Pair of kicks. The first fit always got to go crazy.
Always
always gotta go crazy.
Yeah,
and I'm a one fit man. Honestly, it's like if I wear a fit, you know, snap a flick. That fit is that.
That's done. Yeah. You can't be seen in that again.
I can't be seen in that again.
Word, man. Yeah, nah. Growing up, how was that like in Norfolk and shit? Like, I mean, like as far as like in the school system and shit like that. Like, I mean, like
when I went to school in middle school, we started off wearing uniforms, so it was all about shoe game in middle school. You just gotta have the kicks.
Yeah.
Once I got in high school, you know, everybody get their express day, so express day fashion.
Yeah.
Everybody, Norfolk really talented. I'm gonna just say the whole VA talented. We all talented. I feel like everybody got their own way of dressing. So it's like you'll go out and you'll see multiple people, you know, probably with the same kicks.
Yeah.
Probably everybody got different kicks. Everybody wearing the Jordans. And everybody fits going crazy. So, you know, had to be one of the people with the fit going crazy.
That was a little, but you had to put a little spin to it. Know what I'm saying?
It's like I don't really like being. I really don't like. I'm gonna just say I like to be different. That's all I'm gonna say. I like to be different. Some of my, everything ain't gonna be exactly different.
Yeah.
But, you know, put a little twist to it. You know, be like, all right, you know, this was my idea into this fit. It won't just no simple, all right, blue, black, white. I mean, a black, white, black. You feel me? No,
yeah, exactly. Nah, that's dope that you said that, because I know, like, for us, like, even speaking to, like, you know, going to school, and I mean, you guys had like a uniform and shit like that. I remember even for us, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, I mean, we had uniforms and stuff like that, man. With us, we could not change our sneakers. So even our shoes were uniform, you know what I'm saying? So the only way that you can actually like get your shit off, then they had to act like you broke an ankle or some shit, know what I mean? And then, know what I mean, now you come in with the crutches, you feel me? Got your shit on, know what I mean? So that way niggas know, like, yo, when I step, you feel me?
Facts.
So, know what I mean? So that was like that way or whatever, like, know what I mean? And then even in school and shit like that, you know, like when you know, as we got older and shit like that, like, know what I mean, like, I could definitely say, like, I mean, like, your fashion was definitely like the first form of impression. I mean, and even with that, like, even like when you said, like, as far as like wearing like black, white, black, like, know what I'm saying, like, even with that, it's like, all right, these niggas might be coming in with, you feel me, like the same sneakers. Right. Me, I definitely was, bro. If I have on a pair of sneakers, I see somebody else with them shits, I would never wear mine ever again.
Fendi though,
it's
like certain shoes, like I like with Jordans.
Yeah.
It's always that one shoe that, you know, the whole city, the whole world about to get. I try to avoid those shoes. It got to be a shoe that, like, I really like the shoe. Like, this shit crazy. But, like, I try to go for the ones that ain't really, you know, everybody ain't really going too crazy about. Yeah. So that way, you know, when I wear it, you know, I'm one of them few that just stepped in that jump. You know, I'm one of them steppers in the fit.
That's a fact. So what was your go-tos? Like, were you... Like, and we talking early on, I'm saying this is before like designing and all that other shit or whatever, but early on, right? Like, what was you into? Like, as far as like, I know that you mentioned before, like, I'm saying, as far as like your pops, like, I mean, like, he installed into you, like, yo, for these same pair of sneakers that you looking at, you could get multiple for that same price point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we talk to that.
My pops, like, you know, as a kid, you know, everybody wanted the newest Jordans, Jordan always been popping, but you know, me as a kid, you know, I'm not looking at it how, you know, Pop's looking at it. You know. So my alternate shoes, other than the Jordans, I had a couple pair of KDs. KD 7s was what I was trying to wear.
Yeah.
Air Max. Yeah, I definitely fought with the Air Max 97s, 90s. Yeah, those my two right there. You know, different colors. Yeah. You know, like I said, I could put my own swag to it, put my own twist to it. I just put a vision in my head. All right, boom. Put it on. Yeah. You know, see what it look like. Now, I ain't gonna say 9 times. I'm gonna say a good 8 out of 10. It come out the way. It come out the way I feel like it look. You feel
real
me?
Shit,
that's
real
all
shit.
that. Like I just gotta put it in my head, put it in there, and put it on.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
Oh yeah. Yo, with me, I was big into like custom clothing and shit like that, right? So like, if I started peeping that niggas was doing certain things, like at about 14, I'm saying like, me and my team, I'm saying like, shout out to the Stackers and shit like that. I mean, but me and my team, we started like, my older cousin, he started like, yo, like, nah, let's make our own shit. You feel me? So we'll go down to Fordham, know what I'm saying, see my man Los and all that, know what I mean? We just come in getting H&M shit, all types of shit, like, know what I mean, just dumping it on them, like, yo, bro, like,
H&M
we got
is definitely my store.
Facts, like, know what I'm saying? Like, I love how it fits, so, boom, we get some new pair of sneakers and shit like that or whatever, like, niggas was into the, like, the pennies, know what I mean, know what I mean, like I said, like the Shaqs, you know what I'm saying, Barclays, like, know what I mean, all types of shit. So whatever I remember I had a pair of Shaqs, right? And them shits, they was like black and like a metallic blue, like, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom, I walk in the Lowe's, I see, yo, Lowe's, I got like a black hoodie from H&M, drop that shit on, I see, yo, Lowe's, you gotta match these, bro, like, you got to, like, and he was like, and I was, know what I mean, he's like, word, he's like, I got you. He put like some little like baby blue with mixed with some white, some shit like.
So he custom Joe.
Oh man, yo, bro, yo, when niggas stepped out in that, everybody was like, oh, like mind you, we all got our own style, our own flavor.
Facts,
some niggas with bucket hats, some niggas with dad hats. And I mean, just a whole variety of things. But I mean, whenever we actually, one thing I'll say is definitely a power in numbers. But whenever we'll go out to like a function or event, niggas is popping out, so niggas is seeing different variations of the clothing. Know what I mean? Mixed with whatever sneakers or whatever style you bring into it. So know what I mean? So with us, like, know what I mean, I remember when I wore like in the cypher and shit like that. Niggas was like, whoo, like, know what I mean, just how the blue one with the blue, but it was just like, it was just different. Like, know what I mean? So know what I mean, that definitely was a thing. Know what I'm saying? Were you into the LeBrons? Like the early stages?
Yeah, when I well, I ain't gonna say I was like into it because I wasn't getting like, all right, air pair of LeBron, air pair of this, air pair of that. But you know, I had a variety of shoes, but some LeBrons that I did get, and you know, I went crazy on the fit.
Yeah.
I had the Team USA LeBrons.
Oh, that's what they was like white, navy blue,
red,
shit like
red.
that. I had gold in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm in middle school. I think it's like dress down day or something. I put on some regular navy blue. I can't remember because I want to say cargo shorts, but I don't even know they were cargo shorts. Some navy blue short. Put on, you know, the Team USA LeBron. You know, they did navy blue, red, white.
Yeah.
You know, Team USA socks. And you know, I had the number 6.
The jersey.
Not even the jersey, like the shirt. You know, just a shirt. Type jump, and then I was wearing glasses. I had just got some glasses. I had some black and white Ray-Bans. Man, my dad just got some new junk. I felt like that kid, you know, back in the day, man. Wearing that junk. You know, my dad used to stay having me fresh though.
Yeah, nah, that's fire. That's fire. So in your family, so pretty much you grew up with your moms and your pops in the same household and shit like that.
Yeah, I grew up with both my mama and my daddy.
That's dope. They married?
Nah, they ain't married, but you know, I grew up with both of them. They was both in my life.
No doubt. How long have they been together?
They ain't together no more, but you know, like I say, they were just both in my life.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope, man. I'm saying, like, just the influence, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I lost my father when I was 4, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was 22 when he had passed. Somebody had laced his weed and shit like that, you know what I mean? He got sick.
Sorry to hear that, man.
No doubt, you know what I mean? Appreciate that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, he got sick, he passed on and shit like that. So, for me, it's like, you know what I mean, like, I always wondered, like, what that would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, even my mom, like, you know what I mean, like, she'll tell me stories and shit like that, and I'm fully aware that by the time that I was born, by the time she was pregnant, they wasn't together, but, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, they'll do their exchanges and shit like that or whatever, so, you know what I mean, like, I always wondered, like, damn, like, what would that shit be like? You know what I'm saying? My pops was still alive, like, you know what I mean, when it came down to dressing or doing certain things or music, essentially even this, like, I mean, like, I mean, as I get older and shit, like, I mean, the shit don't really change, but it's just like, damn, like, I mean, just to have that type of an influence, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's dope that he was actually, you know what I mean, like, that your pops was dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, I mean, I'm a father, I got twins, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so for me, it's like, it's just ill, like, you know what I mean? Especially, like, looking down, I see 2 of my faces, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Anytime.
I can't wait to make it there, like, to really see something that you created.
Yeah, like,
this is you right here.
That's a fact. So it's like, you know what I mean, like, even for me, like, certain sneakers or certain things that come out, if I'm not able to actually get them for me, it's like, shit, I'm getting them for my daughters. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I see them, like, I see them in their shits and shit like that. It just blow my mind. You feel me? So, I mean, shout out to your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? For definitely being there for sure. That's something that, like, you know what I mean, in the community. You know what I mean, like, I feel like nowadays you're starting to see that a little bit more. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm definitely appreciative, you know, of having both of them in my life.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. So, so with your brand being called Misunderstood, at what point did you actually realize that you was misunderstood and like, you know, within like your expressions and some of the things that you was into, like when did you realize that other people weren't necessarily into the things that you were into, and how did that make you feel?
Getting older, you know, I had, you know, you just adjust to a lot of things, you know, when everybody has their own story, you know, and what goes on in life. I just started taking in what comes with life, adjusting to the life, you know, and as I got older, I finally, you know, just came to a conclusion, put it into one word, and I just called it misunderstood.
Yeah. So how long ago did you actually come up with the title and the name for that brand?
Been about, I want to say about 2 months, because I got it tatted on me, and I was like, boom, this could be the name of my brand right here, misunderstood.
And this is your first brand. This is your first company, your first business endeavor.
I've always wanted, I mean, I support a lot of local brands. Like I say, I'm always wearing a local brand. I got the glasses are from No Hard Feelings.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Follow them on the ground, No Hard Feelings. This right here is from Vanilla. This is Vanilla right here. Shout out to them.
Okay.
You know, that's all I really wear, local brands, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's like with going to the mall, it's like you can see somebody else wearing that same thing.
That's a fact.
Like I didn't really get into. I hate it. I ain't really.
I hate you more, niggas.
You feel me? Like I'll wear them all fit. I'll wear them all fit, but you know it ain't. You know I ain't popping out and you know I'm just on some cool shit.
Yeah.
But it's like I started like even in high school. Like I didn't, you know, it wasn't a lot of brands, I guess brands out what I knew about. So, you know, we wearing mall fits and all this.
Yeah.
But I always try to put a twist to everything I was wearing. And like I said, I wasn't wearing shoes that everybody else was wearing. And it was like, I would always put my own twist to it. Like I remember this one fit. I had some orange 95 Air Maxes. And you know, they ain't the coolest shoe.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like I bought them. You feel me? I just wanted. I literally bought them because I just wanted an orange pair of shoes. That's literally because I just like to wear different color shoes and just have some. So I just bought it, bought some shoes, bought some jeans from H&M. Seen a shirt, I was like, yeah, this shirt hard.
Shit gonna go crazy.
Dude, I had the waves back then, so I had do-rag. I had air color do-rag. Got me an orange do-rag. Threw that joint over like a fanny pack type jump. I'm going to the basketball game. You know, feeling like this that shit right there. Because you know, put a little twist to it. You know, had people like ask me, looking at me like, what the fuck? Like this nigga got a do rag on, like, but you know, like I said before, it's all about your confidence. People are looking at me like, oh hell no, you retarded, or hell no, that shit corny. But you know, some people are looking at it like, oh yeah, that shit hard.
That shit hard. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all that matters is what you feel me, or what I think. So you know, like I said, and I feel like I can dress with the brand is like I'm not putting stuff out there that I know like, oh yeah, people ain't gonna fuck with it. When I put stuff out, it's like, you feel me? I feel like everybody gonna fuck with it. This some chill shit. You know, just some chill shit. Some you know, good brand. Some good clothing to wear.
Good quality.
Yeah, good quality and all that. You feel me? So you feel me? I do it. You know, I do it for people. Do it for everybody. I was like, wearing everybody else's brand, why not wear my brand? Why not make my own brand?
Yeah, facts. So
definitely. It's like I feel like we should just all invest into ourselves.
Yeah,
you feel me? And that's just where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So talk about that, right? So during the pandemic, right? Like, you know, we seen the whole world stop. We seen like a lot of people, these big companies start to crumble. I mean, Sears is out of here. You feel me? Like we have a lot of these. They gone. You know what I mean? This
man said Sears.
Sears is out of here. You know what I mean? So. But we started to see like a lot of these giants start to crumble. I mean, all these big brands and shit like that. And I feel like during the pandemic, not necessarily more so in it. I mean, in it, you started to see people become more creative, right? And you started seeing people like start to express themselves like in different ways. But then also in that, I feel like the beauty in it, and I'm saying like afterwards, you start to see people like create clothing companies. You start to see people become more into like detailing, all types of different things. I'm saying like, I mean like, so so in that, like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people started expressing themselves just very differently. Like, I mean, and I feel like it was like a boom. Like, I mean, like it was like the new gold rush essentially. Like, I mean, so like for you, talk to me about like as far as your mindset during the pandemic, the things that you was going through, whether if it was like in relationships, at home, rent, like, you know what I'm saying, what was your struggles like when the pandemic first hit? Like, what was your struggles that you was going through?
I ain't gonna lie, during the pandemic, like I said, I was just adjusting to life. You know, going day by day. As far as like the pandemic, during the pandemic, I was still in my senior year, high school. You know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was still in my senior year when the pandemic first hit. I remember the our basketball team had just made it to like the finals or like the playoffs or something.
You was playing?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I go to the games. You know, I support. You know, I knew people on the basketball team.
Okay.
Then the pandemic hit, and they wasn't able to play the game, so they had to split the win with like another team.
Oh wow.
So like, you know, that hurt the whole school. And during the pandemic, you know, they eventually let us do school from home. I tell you, it was a lot of work to do. Trying to, you know, it's senior year, so you know, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to do after high school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to prepare for that. I was in a relationship, you know. There's just a lot, you know, everything, just a lot of everything going on at the same time. You know, like I'm adjusting to life, trying to get back comfortable with life, you know, but at the same time, just doing what I like to do. You know, this just the beginning for real.
Yeah.
It's just me starting off. You know, this is something I always wanted to do. You know, I'm still young, so why not do it now while I'm young?
Yeah. So let's go back to like, so you don't have to go in depth, know what I mean, but I just want to talk like briefly about like the relationship, right? So what do you feel like ultimately like ended that situation? Was it just you two like just having different views on things? Like, did the pandemic play a part? Like, what exactly do you feel like or was it that you two was just growing separately? Like, I mean, like you had a vision for certain things that you wanted to do, and so did she.
Honestly,
like, you know what I'm saying?
a lot of things. I'm gonna just say a lot of things could have went differently. A little bit of miscommunication. You know, it had its ups and downs, rights and wrongs. I came to that, like I say, you know, with everything going in life, that's why I just came to the conclusion, like, you know, misunderstood. But, you know, everything happened for a reason. That's where I'm at right now. Everything happened for a reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just leave it at that. Everything happened for a reason, you know.
No doubt.
That's all it is.
Yeah, no doubt. So, all right, no doubt, man. Well, shit, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Wish both of you guys the best, you feel me? Know what I mean? God willing,
Yeah. That's how. Yeah, I wish them nothing but the best, you know.
Yeah.
No bad blood in between us. None of that.
Yeah. Now that's dope. Know what I'm saying? It's very, very mature. Know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for me, I hate to leave like things like open ended. Know what I'm saying? So with me, like as I got older, I started realizing like, yo, when I die, I don't want nobody to hate me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you do shit, you feel me? Just holler at me. You feel me? Like, I'm even gonna chop it up and shit like that. Whatever. But that actually came like after I had my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I just started realizing like the value of life and shit like that. And it was just like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my perspective on things started to change. You know what I mean? Yeah, that definitely was.
I'm just at the point, like, you know, you meet people with good intentions, and then you meet people with, you know, not so good intentions. You know.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't want to die with nobody. Now, hate is a strong word, so I don't want to die with nobody not liking me.
Yeah.
I try to keep it, you know. I feel like I'm a good person, you know, and like I say, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
We know our rights and we know our wrongs. We know where our flaws is at. So, you know,
Accountability, man.
Yeah.
Accountability
is a big thing. You know,
sure.
like I said, as I'm growing older, I'm learning a lot of things. Accountability. Not everybody gonna understand you. Learning how to really take stuff for what it is. Learning patience, really.
That's Talk about it, my nigga. That's a big thing. I mean, like, and the reason why I wanted to tap into that, and I'm saying, and is because of the fact of, I mean, that's something that the world just went through trauma. And I'm saying the world just went through. We all felt the same thing. I'm saying a lot of people were in relationships. A lot of the divorce rate was crazy. Like, I mean, like a lot of people couldn't even. Everybody went into survival mode. I'm saying, and it would force you to literally be in the house and just focus on your four walls. Like, I'm saying that whoever's around me, all right, fuck it. Like, we gonna make sure that we eat, that we good, that our lights is paid. I mean, all this shit. Like, I mean, also while the government is coming down, trying to jerk niggas. Like, I'm saying, so. I mean, so I feel like everybody is still, even right now, I feel like everybody, even so, is like trying to create their new business endeavors and trying to create new things for their new life plan. I'm saying some people had children during the pandemic, some people didn't. You feel me? Like, I'm saying, but a lot of people ended up in debt. Like, I'm saying, so
I definitely feel you on that. People went into survival mode.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
That's really all we doing out here. It's definitely just, you know, we surviving out here because that's all we really can do.
Yeah, and we still fighting it. Like, I'm saying, like, there's still, like, I mean, like, there's somebody that I know. I mean, shout out to my man Big Twin and all that. I mean, but I mean, his story is impeccable. Like, I mean, the things that, like, his story, he's definitely gonna be like the next episode after you and shit like that. But with him, like, his story, he was a product of it. He had a clothing store, clothing brand. I mean, he was in an outlet, stuff like that or whatever. And these big companies ended up coming in after they did the whole sweep, got their money up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that was like a power play for the rich. Like, I'm saying, and I mean, like, and I mean, like, they did this whole sweep and this whole shift, and then gave him a unit, gave him a spot. He was up to date with his shit, all that, and then essentially came in and told him, like, yo, you know what? Yo, you got 30 days, you got to go. He had a 2-year lease, and being that this Forever 21 wanted to come into the outlet, they took his spot, and with Forever 21, you know, I mean, it's a big brand.
Yeah.
They could sign on the lease for as long as that building is there, they could be there. Like, I mean? So they essentially came in and wiped him out. And the reason why I brought up that story is because these are things that we're starting to see, like, in Norfolk, I mean, or Portsmouth and stuff like that. Like, I mean, you're starting to see, like, these local businesses starting to be wiped out. And I mean, these are just power plays that the rich and all these other people starting to play. And essentially for people like you and I mean, we have to figure out and switch our pivot and constantly change. And I'm saying it, and I mean, the reason why I brought it up again is because, I mean, with what you're doing and we're being misunderstood, we should never forget our purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
although that these things are starting to happen, I mean, like, I mean, we gonna go through stress and through depression and shit like that, but through the thing, like through ourselves, we have other things to contribute to the world that's gonna fight against that. You know
basically just fighting through it.
Yeah.
It's plenty. Everybody goal. I ain't gonna say everybody goal, but one of the main goals is, you know, everybody for, you know, we all for us to get rich, and you know, and for people to be happy and find peace. That's a big thing too, because money can't buy that.
That's a fact. What you think is more important? Do you think power is more important or money, finances? Got you.
If you got, but listen, though, hear me out. Do you go with life wanting power, or do you go with life wanting money? Do you need power to really live, or do you really? People say you don't need money. At the end of the day, you gonna need money down the road at some point, but. Do you need money to, you know, survive out here? So you don't really need power. You know, power is just something, you know, that some people got and some people don't.
What do you think that you could do with power?
Depending on the type of power that you got, it's different levels of power. Because you can own a store and you got the power over probably like this store. Who can come in? What? You know, certain rules in your store. But then you got people that own goddamn I'm gonna go big. You got the president. You know, he got the power over a lot of things, and not even the president got power over everything. So, you know, like I said, it's just different levels of power that you can just go through. So what you can do with power, you could do what you want with it at your level, whatever level you at.
Do you think that power could essentially create the financial freedom that maybe one is possibly looking for? Like, so my perception of power, right? I feel like power is more important than money. You know what I'm saying? Can you ever have enough money?
Yeah, I never believe there's no such thing as having enough money.
You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, like as they say, like money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is one thing. This is why I'm gonna refer back to the pandemic, right? Like during the pandemic, nobody had it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they started giving us bread and shit like that, but that was the first time where it's like money wasn't important during the pandemic. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you had to pay like certain. I mean, like it wasn't.
I mean,
what was important was your health.
As many people that it probably. So you saying that people wasn't focused on having money, or people didn't need the money?
No, that definitely that's always there. That's what I'm saying, right? That's always there. But when it came down to it during the pandemic, what became more prevalent, especially when we talk about the height of the pandemic, when it first Corona, New York City shut down, everything is. I mean, you can't go nowhere, do not walk outside, everything. When it was like a heightened thing,
yeah,
nobody thought about bread. Niggas was living in their cribs like, fuck it, nigga. If they come in and try to kick me out this bitch, matter of fact, they made an announcement. Nobody could get kicked out. Nobody could get evicted. So
eventually they made that announcement, but at the same time, people still got bills to pay. You know, at the end of the day, the bills still got to get paid. But with people shutting down jobs, and then
that's why they started giving people out.
Yeah,
that's why they started giving out the bread.
Yeah, but then you see how gas prices went from a $3.30 to a $5. Yeah, $5.4. They gonna get that money back.
That's a fact. But then again, it's also about financial literacy, right? Because a lot of people was like, me, right? I created my business off of a detailing company off of, I mean, during that time frame, right? And that's because it was like, I mean, I'm getting the income. I had my daughter, I had my daughters, I had food, I had all that shit. I could not go outside and spend money, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like I'm sitting in, it's like my bread just racking up. Fucking food stamps is high. I mean, I got bands and food stamps. I got bands on my account. Fuck else can I do with this shit? Fuck it. Like now I'm just stuck with my own mind. Know what I'm saying? So for the people now, I mean, with gas prices high and all these different things, it's all about what you did during that time, right? You seen a lot of people during the pandemic. Niggas started copping Cubans and shit. You feel me? Like, know what I'm saying? So this is bread that was given, and it was more bread than niggas was even making. We talking about on a weekly basis, right? Yeah, facts. So on a weekly basis, niggas is touching some shit. Within a month, niggas is getting more bread in a month than they ever seen in their life. You feel me? Yeah. So the money is, I mean, it's never enough money. Like, I mean, like, I know niggas personally who was getting the bread and they like, man, fuck that. I'm about to blow this shit. Niggas copping bottles, bud, all types of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this shit. I mean, and then next week I'm gonna get it right back, if not more. You feel me? Right. So the reason why I say like power, like the reason why I brought up the thing with power is like, with power, I mean, like that's something that's like, I mean, like your face card, your name, your respect, your morals, who you are as a person. These are things like, I mean, that equivalates into power, right? So you walk in, you could have nothing. You walk into somewhere and somebody respects you and they fuck with you, you could call shots and call plays. Niggas is liable to give you. Know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You liable to create opportunities. Like, know what I'm saying? So with money, it's like, yeah, you could do the same thing, but you can never have enough money. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? But if you have like I said, if you have the respect, the morals, know what I'm saying? Your face card is good. Like me, I know my name good. I can make a call and niggas is gonna pull up. Like, know what I'm saying? It's never for anything negative, but there's certain people that I know that if I would simply make a call, simply be like, yo, this is what I'm on, this son knew that I'm doing, can you slide? Niggas is gonna pull up. That's just, it's all about how you use that. Know what I mean? But that right there is essentially power. That right there could essentially create a different atmosphere. Like even with our relationship and our connection, I mean, like how we met and stuff like that. Like this right here, this in-depth interview. People now is gonna start. The people who did misunderstand you, they could sit down, watch this, and this is documented. So every time, whenever you got a new drop, something new coming out, whatever, you have a child, anything. I mean, you buy a house tomorrow, whatever. Like, you feel me? Like you get your own store and shit like that. Like, these things are starting to be documented, and your name and your face card is going to be relevant. When people start to see you in 7-Eleven when misunderstood, and they see this, interview, they're going to fuck with you. Know what I mean? And that, now you're going to start to get the money. You feel me?
Facts.
Oh,
yeah, I'm definitely Definitely going big with the clothing brand. Definitely going big with the Misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely dropping real soon. Got some heat coming for everybody.
That's a fact. Talk about your first drop. What you? Because I know, but they don't know. What you cooking up, man? What's coming out?
I got some slight tech suits for everybody coming real soon. Some slight tech suits, you know. Limited, real limited. So get it while you can.
Yeah.
Y'all follow me on the gram at Spence City Mall. Y'all can follow the business page too, Misunderstood the brand. Y'all can follow that too to get more updates on what's going on. I got a lot of stuff coming real soon that I'm gonna try to get to start the new year off as we finish off this year.
No doubt.
So, you know, I got some stuff dropping for the new year. My birthday is definitely in the new year, so you know I got some heat coming.
Come on, man. You gotta step out with
Yeah,
that
you know
shit.
I gotta go crazy. So
Word.
definitely stay tuned for that. And just definitely watch and trust the process.
Absolutely. Listen.
And get tuned into the podcast too.
No doubt. This is, I mean, so before we actually close this out, right? Let's have a little fun. I mean, so this is also a hip hop show, right? This is a music show. I mean, like, so growing up, and fashion definitely ties into. Are you familiar with Dapper Dan?
Nah.
You definitely need to look into Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying, like, he's a high end fashion brand. You know what I'm saying, like, but he's dope. He's based out of Harlem. I mean, he created like a lot of like so. You seen the movie Paid in Full, right?
Yeah.
You remember how they had like the Louis Vuitton coats and all that shit?
Yeah.
Dapper Dan made those.
Word.
The nigga was switching out car interiors and putting Gucci in that shit.
Nah, yeah, that's
know what I mean? Helmets with fucking MCM and shit. Like that's Dap. Like, you feel me? So all this shit that you starting to see now in designer wear and like how Virgil, all these different things that I mean, how they starting to tap in and they starting to do like custom things to like make coats and all this different shit. But Louis Vuitton themselves, they never had that type of drip. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Like, you feel me? It was us who went in there and made some shit.
Right,
Dapper Dan is the person who actually started doing those types of things, and they try to blackball them. I mean, but just to give you somebody to look into as far as fashion, right? But
definitely.
But you know, like fashion is definitely a big thing related to hip hop, right? So musically, right? Who is your influences? What was your favorite album? Who's your favorite artist?
Starting off, I was definitely fucking with Drake. I still fuck with Drake, but you know, growing up, that's who I was definitely listening to. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
What's your favorite Drake album?
Probably his So Far Gone album or his Take Care album.
Okay.
One of them. But yeah, Drake is definitely one of them that's just, he's him. He's Drake.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm definitely, I listen to YoungBoy, No Cap, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Duh Baby. You feel me?
Yeah.
Rod Wave. You know, I listen to a little bit of everything, honestly.
Everybody, yeah.
I listen to that, but my main was probably YoungBoy.
No doubt. Yeah, nah, YoungBoy is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, man, I say it all the time. I think YoungBoy, like, just his energy is like, it's very Tupac-like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, he has the introspective records, you know what I'm saying? The pain, the passion.
He just speak how I just feel like he speak how he feeling. Once he feel that, he just boom put it out.
Yeah, and for him to produce the way that he is, like, this nigga is dropping shit left and right.
I'm trying. I feel like YoungBoy could just. I feel like he got a catalog. He got so many songs that he probably didn't drop.
Yeah, like, yo, it's
that he could just drop it anytime he wants.
It's so hard to even keep up with his releases. Like, this
I
nigga will
tried
fuck around and
to
drop some shit on fucking YouTube. Then the nigga will fuck around and drop a whole project.
I have to catch
then
it.
It's like,
I had to catch a notification.
Facts, like, this nigga, like, it's like, yo, and then it's to the point where it's like, yo, is this shit real? Like, I mean, like, it's like, yo, it's too much material. Know what I mean? But that's shout out to YoungBoy, man. Like, that definitely. Nigga, like, his production rate is out of this world. It's especially for today's day and age, is definitely unmatched. And for him to, even while he was signed, for him to produce that way was crazy. Know what I mean? Like, you know, he only signed for, I forgot how many projects they said that he actually signed for. I think maybe it was like about like 6 or 5. I forgot what was the number, but he actually gave Atlantic Records 22 albums.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Like
His work ethic is crazy.
Yeah, he only signed for for what they would count as album. Let's say if it was 6, what they would count for his contractual purposes, it would be only 6 albums, and then the nigga went and fucking did 22 and gave it to them, like, just here. Like, know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That shit is crazy, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, shout out to the NBA camp. You know what I'm saying? No Cap is definitely fire.
Yeah.
I mean, word. So what are you more into? You into the lyrics, you into the feeling, you into the vibe, the beat? What's your thing? What gets you?
It's really it's really the vibe, the feeling, the lyrics, it's just everything. You know, he just speaking that real.
So if you was to, if the world was to end, man, you was left with one last album, one last project that you could ride to.
I probably wouldn't be able to pick a project, but I could definitely pick a few songs.
Pick a few songs. So you only a few songs. So all right, 3, right? This is the end of the world.
He just got so many albums. It's like
it doesn't even have to be him. I'm just saying in general. So this is the end of the world. You got 3 songs or an album.
I got 3 songs to listen to.
Yeah, from anybody.
I'm definitely listening to Genie by YoungBoy.
Okay. Zombies is coming for you. You listening to Genie and shit. It's fire. That's hard. It's different, my nigga.
I'm definitely listening to Genie. It's so many songs. Like I said, it's just so many songs.
Come on, man. Zombies is on your ass.
Probably Money Bad, Relentless Again.
That's hard. That's Nigga about to grab your ankle. You going down to the floor. What's the last one?
It's so, like I said, it's so many. I don't even know, man. I really can't.
Hold on, we gotta find that button for you, cause. Oh damn. Oh shit. Oh. All right, look, listen, man. We fucked it all up. Hold on, it's probably. Oh, there we go. Damn, man. Zombie done came and got you. You feel me? All you had was one more song, man. Nah, that's crazy.
It's just like I say. It's so many.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt. Nah, I mean, music is definitely a big part of my everyday. You know what I'm saying? Like, waking up, I write. You don't write or anything like that, right? Poetry, nothing like that?
Nah.
Okay.
I thought about just, getting a little journal just to write in, but, I just really keep everything in my head.
Okay.
Honestly, I might jot something down inside the notes on the phone, but,
Yeah.
keep everything in my head for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, nah, music is definitely a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? I think that hip-hop itself, I don't even think you can't even classify that as even a genre. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just like the way of life now. You know what I'm saying? We got black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Dominican. I mean, all type. Everybody from all over the world could relate through hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that kicked down the door. You know what I mean? Like the division and the division in race. I feel like it kicked that door down. You know what I'm saying? The division in religion. I feel like it kicked that door down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just brought so many different creatives together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think that's just dope. You got people all over the world who probably can't even speak English, but who could probably rap a Wu-Tang song. That's crazy.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
it's definitely crazy how it just spread it.
Word. Like, I mean, and for it to, I don't even think hip-hop is even 50 years old yet. You know what I'm saying? My mom is 44. I think hip-hop is, 48 or some shit like that?
Word.
Know what I mean? So, come on, man, just think about that. Like, know what I mean? Like,
came a long way.
A long way within 40-something years. You know what I'm saying? So, know what I mean? Jay-Z is older than hip-hop. Like, that's crazy. Like, know what I mean? So, it's like, know what I mean? So, yeah, to definitely look at that, like, know what I mean? To think of, like, know what I mean, how it started, know what I mean, from the MCs to the DJs, know what I mean, to the fashion, basketball, know what I mean? Like, it just ties everything together, know what I mean? So I just wanted to end the show out like that, know what I mean? Yeah. And know what I mean, just getting your viewpoint, know what I'm saying?
Fendi though, appreciate you for having me up here though.
Yeah, shout out your socials one more time for those.
Yeah, y'all follow me on the ground, Spin City Mall. Y'all can follow the business page, Misunderstood the Brand. And y'all tap in though. Y'all tap in for real.
No doubt. Know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. Closing out FWS, Future World Sport Broadcasting Network. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 1 with my man Mo, you feel me? And we closing out, man, before I'm going show. You know what I mean?
All right.
We out of here, nigga.